Hello there, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm just doing a quick tutorial on how to turn a house from this into something actually nice. So the first thing that you'll notice about this house is it's very brick-like, it's very just kind of there, and you always want to have detail on the house no matter what. So the first thing I usually will do is I will go get cobblestone or really any block and just add a trim to the roof. Even, and then you always want to do kind of like this. And this is a basic tutorial, so I'm not going to immediately start doing funky roofs or, weird stuff like that right off the bat. It's just going to be a basic, nice house. So yeah. And then you always want to add, right underneath because it kind of blends in. It kind of makes it look connected instead of so jagged. So there. And you can see it's already looking significantly better. Next thing is you want to give it supports. Now, I will say there are some houses where you don't need to give supports. There are certain styles of builds where they aren't necessary. But it's Minecraft, and typically we will always add supports because it just looks nice. So, yeah. Here, you just see. I mean, look at that. That's already significantly better. And you can have it going out one. However, due to the style of this house, I will not be doing that. It gives more detail, but it also, I would only recommend doing it on like a cottage home, something like that over there, rather than something like this. The next thing that I always do, if you're going to have a foundation like this, don't have it just stone. Have it kind of going in like that. And also don't have it so big. So it's just like a simple little minor detail instead of taking over the entire build. And another thing you can do, if you're doing the supports like this, keep the foundation level with the supports because it just looks nice. But I didn't do that, so yep. Just go like that. Now there's a certain ratio that most houses kind of follow where the roof should be, I'd say, let's say the whole house is 100%, the roof should be like 30, the house should be kind of like 60, and yeah, something, simple. Now, next thing is with windows, you don't want it to just kind of be there. You want it to be blended into the house. You want it to feel like a part of the house, not just in the house. So, I always put stairs around it so it just looks like it's sunken in. And as a rule of thumb, it is one below the roof and one above the floor. And here's the next thing. You don't want the foundation to be too high, and you don't want the floor to be too high. So, you can do something like this, and then you also want the door to feel like it's actually a part of the house. And something a lot of people do, okay, you can do that, but it feels so flat. Whereas if you put it on the inside and then look at it, it feels more, there's more detail, there's more, there's more to look at. And once again, because I move the floor down, now we can move the window. Like that. You can see it's already looking significantly better. Now, I would usually add a window maybe right here and give it kind of a funkier shape. You know, not something so flat and basic. Because you want your build to be interesting to look at and unique to see. Which is why I will always do that. And this is the one thing I hate about glass panes, is they don't actually go into stairs at all. It kind of sucks. So I can do that instead. And just have like a top window, I guess. Just right there. You know, keep it interesting to look at. Okay. So, you can see it already looks significantly better. Now, something that not a lot of people do or think about is kind of the floor outside the house, because the floor truly does kind of make the house. It makes it look unique and like it was placed there. It kind of just blends it in. So I usually add just some coarse dirt. Oh, I'll get that back later. Just to add, that's not coarse dirt. Just to add detail and make it not look so flat. Yeah. So, now you can already see it looks significantly better. Another thing, I hate doing a staircase straight to the door. That looks, I mean, it just doesn't look that pleasing, at least to me. So usually I have it on the ground floor, but, you know, maybe just like a gap between or something like that. The way I'm actually going to do it is like so. Because that looks, you know, just kind of there once again. Actually, I'm going to move it out a bit more. And we'll make this a double door now. Yep. And with making that a double door, I'll actually place this here. Just so it looks like it's going into the building and not just kind of there. And to keep up the trend, place that there. Now, the last step, or one of the other steps you can do, is have kind of something that makes the bottom and the top look more unique. So trapdoors or barrels are always your best bet. They just add in a little bit more to look at and just a bit more uniqueness to the build. Then lanterns are amazing for pretty much everything, really. You just place it on the corners. It adds lighting, it keeps away mobs, and it looks nice, so it's got, you know, all three good things. And right there. Then can do something like that. Actually, that's way too much. Yeah. It's still too much. One thing is you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to over detail your house because then it'll just look, you know, plain and disgusting. Now, the last thing I would recommend, and this is if you really want to like make your house look nice, is make your roof unique. And what I mean by that is don't keep it basic. Put like a little shape into it, I guess. So let's say we have 3 on each side. We can do something like this. And, well, hold on. Something. I placed it on the wrong block. Just something to keep it, you know, different. Make it look a bit more unique. And I always recommend doing an even number. Even numbers, or sorry, an odd number. Always do an odd number. They just look better. Or I always find that they look better. Yep. So there that is. The final step, when you're doing a odd number, you have this weird little gap here. I like adding in, you know, just a little bit more shape by adding cobblestone on top and then have it stick out a little bit. Maybe like this. You can see it looks significantly better. Just with those little details, it went from just a basic wood and cobblestone house to a still wood and cobblestone house, but just overall a lot nicer. I forgot to continue this all the way up. That is my bed. And now that's ugly. Which means I'm going to remove it from all sides. If you remove it from one side, you have to remove it from all. It's a general rule of thumb. But yeah. Well, hold on. Might actually look better if it's like... I didn't go into this with a plan, and it's very obvious now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that looks better. Giving it more of an outline looks significantly better. So, yeah. This is how to take a basic, just wood and oak house and turn it into something that your builder friends would not absolutely hate. Why is that bad? Okay. Yeah. So if you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and have a nice day. Oh.